which is something, as a brawler person, I've never been able to do.
Yeah. We definitely try to make it so that people that may like the style of a character or the visual of a character, something like that, if they have a particular playstyle that they enjoy, they should be able to find a way to make that playstyle work with any of the characters.
Excellent. We actually have some questions. We should probably get right into it.
Sure.
Because I know people are like, would they please stop talking?
Yeah. Let's see some gameplay.
So we're going to show. We have from the Tester Mike community, Air404. We've shown Kotal Khan's totems a ton of times, like in video.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult to show what they do.
And I've read on a lot of comments, what the hell do they do?
So here we can do that.
We're going to tell them?
We're going to show them.
We're going to show them. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, so this is Kotal Khan's Blood God trait variation. So he has these 3 totems he can summon. We'll show them here. Each one basically imparts a buff to Kotal Khan, and I'll kind of go over what each of the individual buff types do.
Great. We're going to go ahead and let the intro play so everybody can hear it. And there's unique intros dependent upon each matchup as well, which is great.
Yeah, characters know each other, they talk to each other, and it's all custom.
So let's start up.
All right, cool. So Kotal Khan, Blood God variation. Looks like Derek has brought up the Obsidian Totem. So Obsidian Totem is the black totem with a blue light. You notice the blue energy flowing around his chest. So what this is like a defensive totem. So any damage that Kotal Khan takes while the blue totem is up is, I think currently it's set to like 20% of normal damage. Obviously those values will change, but essentially the Obsidian is defensive.
Okay.
All right.
And it's a good point out here, because Derek put it up one more time. You can't stack totems.
No. One totem at a time, and for the most part, they stay out for the set duration, and the buff will be active during that time.
Cool.
So this green yellowish totem is the crystal totem. So it's kind of the opposite of the defense. It's an offense buff. So you see the green energy around his forearms when it's active, and basically will just augment all of his attack damage.
Now, when that totem is out, and you also do the blood offering where he cuts himself to do more damage, will that actually stack the damage?
It does stack the damage, yes. So if you're able to get this totem out and also get the sacrifice out, which trades some health for increased damage, you'll have even higher amplified damage. So that's been leading to some really damaging combos in QA.
Some beefy damage.
Yeah, so we might need to tone that down a little bit before the game comes out.
This is not the final damage, you're saying?
This is not the final damage.
Amazing.
And finally,
probably the most unique totem he has is the blood totem. So what this one does is, while it's active, any damage that Kotal Khan does to the opponent, it will send their blood or health into the totem. You can see it by the particle effect, the blood that drains into it. And as long as Kotal Khan does not get hit, when the duration of the totem expires, it'll send that health into Kotal Khan. So it's kind of like a high-risk reward thing, where you can put it out, he can try to store up this damage, but he has to play kind of defensive-minded so that he doesn't get hit. Because if he doesn't get hit, the totem is destroyed.
Right. And I want to show them something real quickly here. Let me beat you up real quick.
I will allow it this one time.
Yeah, because it never happens.
No.
So Kotal, go ahead and show him the blood sacrifice.
Sure.
So there, he'll do a lot more damage. I'll show him. It's beefy. Don't kill me.
Oh, sorry.
You could.
It's hard.
The great thing is, let me just do some. I don't play rage, so I'm gonna do a lot of just punches.
Sure. Ooh, that was good.
Thank you. So now, this is the fun part. Derek actually did this during a match where he's playing, and if you do blood sacrifice, you've chosen poorly.
Well, I didn't want you to have to kill me.
Right.
Myself.
Let's move on. We have another question that's been coming out a lot is the same thing as Quan Chi has a buff, a sorcerer variation, which also has some really unique buffs for him.
We'll go through that. They're, similar but different. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he also has 3 individual spell casts that he can cast, and they'll put some magical fields on the ground, and he will get a buff if he's standing inside that. So it's kind of about positioning and setting yourself up properly on the screen.
Yeah, he's gonna be a really tricky character. Like the sorcerer variation is scary to fight against.
I would say this is kind of like more like an MK9 variation for him, where it's, it's kind of rangy and keeping people kind of locked down and block strings and things like that. And the spells kind of feed into that. So
I'm gonna pull one up. I don't know which one it is because I forget the buttons.
Okay.
So let's
see what happens.
Roll the dice.
There we go.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So the purple one, while he's standing inside of it, it augments several of his special attacks, like the skull toss, the air skull toss, and the ground blasts. So you'll notice that when you do them normally, they're green energy, but when he's standing inside this field, it's purple energy. So what this does is it'll do the same damage as the normal special would do, but it adds this lingering damage over time effect. So you'll notice that by like a purple energy that's on the opponent's head whenever one of these moves hits. So basically, you can just layer these things on and just augment this damage over time damage that he has. But you have to be standing inside that ring to have that active.
And you got him too because like his usuals are green.
Yep.
So there's that. Next, that's this one.
Yep. So this one's a little bit different. Instead of placing the field underneath him, it places the field underneath the opponent, and you'll notice that it's active by the little energy that's kind of like draining off of him. And what that one does is it makes it where the opponent takes increased block damage. So if the guy's blocking and he's blocking attacks, he'll take additional damage from that. So that's good for Quan Chi because, like I said, he can kind of lock people down and block strings and stuff, trading up the trance and the runes and the projectiles.
We all remember the runes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you can get this thing on. Now the opponent's like, well, do I try to get out of this thing? Or you can lock him down to the corner and kind of keep him in there and just force him to take chip damage until they die.
Right. Now, my personal favorite is the one I just did by accident.
We just talked about it.
Just going to go ahead and show that one again, I guess.
So we'll see Ferritor beat up on Quan Chi for
the part effect's really cool.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great. I love the color.
So, can you put on Jen on the dry erase board for mistakes I've made? Can you put 2?
Yeah.
Well, the name of the stream.
Combat Cast?
No, the
when I saw it wrong.
So that's 1.
Yeah.
2, please 2.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one?
Let's see. Perfect.
There we go.
All right, so the green one, it will increase Quan Chi's defense abilities, so he gets 1 hit of armor while he's standing in it. So this is perfect for his play style because he can, maybe get you in the corner, drop this one down underneath him, and then you're basically just trapped in the corner. It's also good for projectile battles, obviously, so he'll have that on, he can throw a projectile, and if you throw a projectile and try to trade with him, he's not going to take the go into reaction.
Show that, so I can...
Yeah.
Can you?
There it is. So it'll take the 1 hit, it'll eat it, and then while he's standing in there, it regenerates every, some short amount of time that'll be very, very based on what, Paul and the guys decide balance-wise. With these 3 different magical fields, he's able to change up the play style, but all 3 are kind of based around his ability to pressure opponents or stay really, really far out range-wise.
Awesome.
Which, it's great. We talk about variations too. Like Quan Chi really shows you that they're so different.
Yeah.
Like his portal one is more about getting around and really tricking the opponent, and then the Puggles the Netherbat, as Derek calls him.
Puggles.
Changes up. It's like he gives him an assist around.
Yeah, it's almost like a combo, like a combo of everything, because he can call out the Puggles, the Netherbat. He can call them out
Netherbat
during combos and stuff to increase hits and add jumping.
Right. We're now going to we're gonna do like a bit of a canon match. We're gonna actually play a match, and you can help us call it because we have trouble sometimes talking when we're fighting because we get really intent.
We care what we're doing. I just want to beat you. Is really it.
But we'll try to talk. So I will be Sub-Zero.
I'm gonna go Scorpion. Let's go to the poster boys.
Yes, and I will be Cryomancer. Sub-Zero.
I'm a fan of the ninjutsu.
Now, to talk about it real quick, ninjutsu, like, if you know what footsies are in a fighting game, it's like trying to stay away from your opponent's longest range move. Scorpion ninjutsu version is the master of that.
Yeah.
Like, you have a good 4 feet, you have to be always worrying about it.
You have to respect the spacing.
And with this one, I also have a lot of different mix-ups with, I have a hammer I can use, there's a lot of things I can do here too. Yep. So.
Yeah, it's definitely the more combo-heavy version of Sub-Zero.
And here we go, we've already started. There we go.
Let's see. Really jungle background.
Yep.
Really cool background. Really shows off some of the cool new techniques we want with
And here comes Derek's big combo.
Oh! Yeah, we got to keep track of how many times we drop combos.
It's one of my favorites.
The shank.
Right there.
The shank. Oh.
Yeah, that's basically a modification from like a normal combo screen that he has in the other variations. But in this one, it does much more damage and sets up resistance.
Yeah. What I love is you can start that and you can cancel the final one into like the overhead hammer. So they're trying to because you can backdash or jump the daggers, but so you can start mixing them up if you don't.
Yep.
Overhead hammer. Overhead hammer.
Yeah, deceptively powerful move. Like it seems slow, but
if you use it,
but in practice, it's,
like using it raw is dangerous sometimes, but in combo it's great.
I'm really enjoying you talking, actually, Tyler. Please. Ah! Stuffed you.
So I heard Scorpion has a block infinite. Like, why aren't you using that?
You know, I just didn't want to have to do that to Tyler, really.
Yeah, it's not in this variation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's
and
that
it won't
too.
be in the final game.
It won't?
No.
Gosh. Because that sounds like it would be an easy way to win.
I would say Scorpion's already pretty powerful.
I love Scorpion.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
We need to give him any,
he's pretty good.
anything extra.
Yeah, he's just running around on me right now.
Oh.
Don't start singing. Don't start singing. Oh, now you're starting.
Cool about Sub-Zero. Probably one of my favorite tricks, new tricks with Sub-Zero is the EX Ice Ball. And now eats other projectiles.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So, one of the weaknesses that Sub-Zero's had in the past is...
Scorpion's fatality.
We haven't really shown this very much yet.
I think we've kind of stayed away from it, so take it in, everybody, in all of its glory.
Oh, it's gory glory.
Gory glory.
I love the little tongue. The little
Yeah.
tongue wagging.
Wow. It's so good.
It's like, is he trying to talk? Or what's going on? One of the cool things I love about that Sub-Zero EX Ice Ball is it eats other projectiles.
Yep.
So
just like
you can't really get into bad projectile traits. But also comes out really fast compared to the normal one. So
you can do like air jumps and catch them before they hit the ground with its awesome.
Yeah, and it's fast enough that generally any other projectile in the game that you see someone going into their wind up, you're able to bust that out, blow through it, and get a free freeze.
I play a lot of matches Kano versus Sub-Zero, and Kano, his whole game is throwing the knife, throwing the knife, throwing the knife. But if Sub-Zero times it right, he throws that ice through the knife.
Yep.
And it's so every time Sub-Zero has meter, you have to be wary that he'll do that.
Yeah, and I think it'll really help with some more offensively minded Sub-Zero gameplay. It won't you won't be relegated just kind of hanging back and throwing ice balls and hoping that the other guy this time.
Yeah, right. This is the Unbreakable version, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
Very defensive oriented.
Yeah, this is like maybe a more traditional way to kind of play Sub-Zero. He has some ice armor that you can put on that will just increase defense in general. Takes a certain number of hits or it times out, as well as the ice shield, which can parry and freeze pretty much any attack.
Right. And, I can also. And now I'm taking far less damage, which is good because Derek tends to smack me up on this.
That's right.
Yeah, and this is actually a pretty decent variation to use against a Scorpion that likes to teleport right away.
Right.
Because you can time some of the
parries,
parries to catch teleports. Or you just put on the ice armor, and even if you do get hit, you're taking such reduced damage that you have some chance to reset yourself.
Now, what was the decision to give Scorpion a fireball? He's never had a fireball.
Yeah, one looks awesome.
Yeah.
But two, it's more like high damage than like the spear would be. It's fast, and it also can use other projectiles like the spear. So
I'm just getting blown up here. I mean,
I was gonna say you actually won the first one.
Oh, I pulled it down. It's hard because when he teleports, he goes to the other side. So that's definitely you gotta wait for when he's pressuring you like that.
And that's pretty much all my game is just pressure constantly.
It's like you didn't drop some of your combos.
You know what's funny?
You catch with these freezes, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna set up this big damage," and then you just don't set up.
You know what? I promise you this: if I lose this round, next round I'm gonna do some cool stuff.
Yeah, because you easily could have won.
Easily. Now he's just running away from me.
I would never do that.
Keep in mind, I
I'm sorry.
work on the marketing side, and you work in design. So you want to get all braggy? You want to get all braggy?
Touche. Touche.
Okay, I don't know if that's entirely necessary right now.
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
I thought it was gonna go easy.
You never.
That was.
Like, probably one of my favorite background interactions is the dead corpse, kind of like.
Oh yeah, the
The
pop
floating
on the air.
Yeah, when it's only available when it's up in the air and active. It's just pretty cool.
Oh,
That was
There
the
it is.
EX.
no.
Oh, okay.
Another cool thing about we saw Scorpion Tropos had his X-ray right there is you can actually change the trajectory of that, so you can start the X-ray attack and you can choose either to go behind or go forward. So
You can cancel the.
Mind
yes.
tricks.
yes,
I like
mind,
that.
yes, mind
I like
tricks.
that.
So there we go, right there, huh? I won that one.
Oh, you did.
You know, it makes me sad a little bit. It was when we were practicing the stream today. Would you just tell the stream, look into the camera and tell the stream that I did a combo you'd never seen before that was really awesome?
No. He did a combo that was really awesome that I had never seen before.
My Sub-Zero earlier today was better than I just played.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Well, I guess that's not really.
Yeah, we kind of have to.
That's not really
kind
a
of have to be
question.
better.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
All right.
We're gonna move on to some new, another little character matchup. A character that I play a lot, which I thought I played Sub-Zero a lot, didn't look like it.
No.
I got Kano. We're gonna show two versions of him.
Yep.
We're gonna start out with Cutthroat, which is kind of the version that I play the most. But I also work with Commando as well. And who was it? Let me look at our Crathen.
Craven.
Crathen.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's what you said.
Also wants to see Commando Kano, which we'll do after this. He also wants us to give a shout out to the Scottish fighting game community for the for Netherrealm game.
Yeah. Way to go, Scots.
Way to
I like
go,
that.
the
Yeah.
Scottish fans. Excellent.
Terrific.
So thanks for. I hope you're all watching and enjoying. What match? What haven't we seen?
Well, we'll get to that one later.
That one.
Yeah.
Let's do Snow Forest.
Okay. Sure.
Now this map also is awesome for just traversal. Getting around is very easy. As you saw earlier, Derek likes to just play against me and then just jump around a whole bunch.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did that.
Yeah, I do that. And then also, John, can you explain this variation of Kotal, the difference with his weapons and versus the other variations?
Yeah, so in this variation, War God variation, Kotal Khan, he gains this giant, like, two-handed obsidian wood sword. It has a real name, but I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to try to. It's something like
That's very good.
Wanawawa, something, I don't know. It's really cool. So in lieu of the totems, he gains a couple of really powerful long-range attacks. Probably my favorite is like the saw blade, like you can hit a guy in the shoulder, like run into him. He also gains a very powerful projectile in the sword throw, which I'm sure sword throw will have a much cooler name. Holy shit! But for now, we'll say sword throw because it's very descriptive.
I don't know if you saw the combo. It was pretty awesome.
I did not. I was not looking at it, unfortunately.
Sorry, we can watch the stream again later.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so it hits multiple times very powerful. But Kano also really strong now,
Oh, man.
especially with the air down ball.
Well, his control of air like that is just amazing. And the thing I like about Kano too is like I'm maybe not the best at inputs, but like a casual fan of this game or a casual fight game fan, he's good because you don't have to do a bunch of big combos. You just have to fundamentally be really strong.
Yes.
Control the air. You don't have to do big drawn out combos. Like his whole deal is just keep him away and you'll win. Like if I can keep him out, but that's a problem.
Yeah, he's like one of the tough characters, kind of balanced. It's like it's very easy to make his tools way too powerful.
Right.
But then also it's very easy to make it where if you never too much, they're not very good. I think we've hit a really good balance so far.
Yeah.
With him now, right? He doesn't feel completely overpowered, but he does feel like he's scary. He's scary and close.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Tyler's up-close game with Kano has just been ridiculous for me. Like, usually he stays back, but now he's been showing off, like, the up-close game.
I've gotten better at some of this stuff.
Gotten a little ridiculous. Oh, and that jump knife is just ridiculous. I love it. Oh.
I'm just going to walk over you this time.
It looks like it, for sure. And through the log. There's nothing worse than getting logged. Quick go-to with X-ray.
Every time we play this matchup, I don't pay attention to his meter. How many times when we were practicing I get hit by that?
At least 32.
It's got to be close. And it's great with Kano too. He has good footsie tools. Like he's got this high knee he does.
Yep.
So and that combos into his knife, which is his main combo starter. Of course, I can't hit it now.
No! I was so upset right now, actually.
This is one of my favorite X-rays so far. I really like the jump over, like the
lacerator.
It just
really
looks
cool.
brutal.
Really cool.
There we are.
It's obviously disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need those intestines back. Mind blown. Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did?
That was
good.
That was totally awesome. Yeah.
That's
Part of
good.
this.
Yeah.
I'm so upset that I'm a part of this.
John's like the door's right over there. All I have to
Let
do
me
is
go out.
stand up.
Let me go out. Can we get shirts with that?
Totally awesome.
I would love that.
We could.
I think we took really good shirts. It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
You did rematch.
Oh,
I just think if I were fine.
Right, so it
So
doesn't
now we're going to do a little bit different version of both.
yeah.
This I'm kind of jealous you're playing because this version of Kotal is my favorite because I like characters who do big grabs.
Right.
And this is that one.
But you are also using Kano that does grabs, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
you must be just torn right now.
I'm really torn. I mean, don't worry, I want to win.
Okay. And we're both yellowish, so
Yeah.
that's kind of cool, right?
And I've noticed like this is another one of the variations that it's kind of hard to understand in videos, things like that without someone talking about it. Is the
explain how the whole works,
The Kotal
yeah.
variation 3, the Sun God. I see a lot of people on all the different forums and stuff. Like, obviously, we read the forums and all that stuff.
We do
all the time.
Sometimes we're not happy with ourselves afterwards.
It feels dirty sometimes.
Yeah.
So he has a command grab, and if he lands it, it increases his sun power basically. And you'll notice that by the yellow tattoos on his body will start to glow. And each time he lands it, it adds an additional hit for the next time that he lands it, up to a total of 3 hits. So maybe someone actually landed.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know what? I'm just gonna put the controller. I'm gonna do exactly.
Yeah, so you see, so now he's put to level 1 and stuff. So now the next time he lands, it'll do 2. The next time it'll do 3. So you guys can continue to play now, obviously.
I'm gonna let him win this round for this.
Yes. So the cool thing about this is, it allows the command grabs to increase damage the more times you land it. But then you can also choose to cash out that power on any of the levels to gain back either health or meter or both.
Sure.
So that's kind of how that variation works.
Right.
Eat Sundisk.
That round is suspect.
That was my fault.
No. It was Derek's for not being able to do the combo that he practiced all day.
Okay. Go ahead, tally 1 drop combo to me. Just 1. I think it's only been 1.
There it is. I forgot what it was.
I heard there's going to be real matches.
Oh yeah.
I heard that earlier.
That may have been partially a lie.
No, they were supposed to be, but we want to show what this is all about. You missed it again.
Stop it. And a majority of the levels, too, have this ability to get out of corners as well.
Right. We did have who was it? Quark asked if the interactables affect the corner game. You can meter burn your corner.
Yes.
So you can get out. It'll cost you a meter.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and let you beat me this round.
Okay, so last round. This matters.
This is on. Okay. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. I just want to play this.
Okay, yeah, so like you said, so many of the corners do have some sort of interaction that can be done. Some are escapes, some are attacks. Like you said, you can EX meter burn these things,
right?
And usually add armor, things like that to help escape really bad situations.
Yep. I mean, risk reward. You're gonna have to get rid of some of your
exactly.
So, not looking good for you.
No. It's because you start talking. That's kind of the thing.
I find most of bad things to have a tolerance because it starts talking.
Oh, come on.
There it is for the win!
I don't know if that's going to kill me.
It will.
Yeah, no,
it will.
He does.
I'm going to put my knee to your face, and then there's only one thing I would like to do. Disco! No?
Terrible. It's terrible.
No? Alright. Do the disco.
I think now we've been talking a lot about interactables on stages and sort of environments. We're going to actually go through, we'll try to do this every show. We're going to do a lot of these combat casts. We're going to try to at least. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. We're going to go through one of the stages and kind of explain how it works.
A background breakdown.
Background breakdown.
Background breakdown.
So let's go into. We're going to show you the Outworld Marketplace because it has some really fun things that have been added. I'll do Brawler Cassie because I have a cool combo I can show.
And I'll do Devora because I enjoy her.
Okay.
John, who is your current favorite character out of what we've shown so far?
Well, classically Mortal Kombat is Katana, but for MKX it's Devora.
Yeah.
Right now, of the characters that we've announced.
This
Each of her variations is quite different, and she has some like really powerful pokes and a lot of combo opportunity.
good pun because she has.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I tried.
yeah.
I'm just trying to get
John,
into the...
John's getting into the humor game. Way to go, John. I don't think it's going to make a shirt, though. I don't think we're going to get a shirt with that
I
one.
find you very funny.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
An easy win in a
No, yes, he's hilarious. You're right.
So let's start at the far left.
All right, let's go.
Now, actually, if you ever do, when you do play this match when the game's about, these characters are both super rushdown characters.
Yes.
So we make the jokes like, you touch me first, we lose. 'Cause,
Yes.
like, you can trap people pretty good. It's awesome. So first we got the pig. Now, we're not going to say if this is the head of the pig from Injustice.
The pig advantage, but there's still pig advantage again.
These are two different worlds. Is it the same pig? I don't know.
Maybe it gets around. Maybe it gets to World of World. No one knows.
Here we go. So we come over here.
I'm coming.
Step on the pig. That's one thing.
All right.
You want to go ahead and throw the...
I want to throw the fruit. I'm going to look at that, and all the poor people cry in the background. They're like, oh, the food.
Not good. Not good.
I'm sorry.
We got the tiger here.
Tigor.
Jump off of.
Which also you can use
Pisses
to...
him off.
It makes him mad.
He is...
Yeah.
furious.
You can use it to get away from your opponent, and then I can also use it to get closer to you if you're trying to...
Yeah, something else you
get
can
away from
attack out of all these. Like,
Yeah.
so all the evasive stuff, you can actually attack out of them. So you can use them offensively or defensively.
And you can also be attacked.
Yes.
Like, you're never safe in this sort of
Yes.
sleep. If you want to get away, I could still, like... The one thing I'd practiced, it's not going to happen, is that... You attacked me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry
That's my
about
cool one.
that. Blam! Oh. Put another tally for drop combo.
Do it again.
Okay, alright.
Ready?
You're gonna redeem yourself?
I am.
Alright. You have no meter.
Okay, so the tiger works.
Seems like a setup.
And
It
here
was.
is our favorite. Let's frame her.
There she is. Look at her. Look at that poor innocent old lady.
Now, internally, we have named her Blanche.
Blanche. I love her.
I think we all have a golden girl that we all like.
I think so.
I related to Blanche. She was kind of the one that I was like, yes, Golden Girls, you're my favorite.
I was Sophia Rose.
Sure.
Yeah, you look like a rose kind of
Who's
guy.
the southern one? Since I'm from Georgia originally.
I want to go with that was Blanche.
Yeah, Blanche
okay.
is Southern
Yeah,
Belle.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we can do, may I do the honors?
Please,
You can throw Blanche.
go to sleep, Blanche.
that is-
Go to sleep.
Of questionable morality. For an old woman.
She's fine, she's fine.
And then, of course, there in this stage, there's another ability to get out of the corner.
Yeah, so that one's a little different. It's you have to be in the air
Right.
to get out. So you'll notice that a lot of the corners have different ways to escape. We don't want everything to be like
Right.
one trick.
And also, you'll notice that when you're doing these interactions, that your stamina meter actually goes down as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we have this new meter, stamina meter. It governs things like backdashes and the run, and also the background interactions. So obviously, how fast it accrues and things now, and how much it takes to do these different things is all up in the air and
Right.
is being refined as we decide stuff. But yeah, so what we wanted was make sure that because backdashes are so powerful, it'll only launch a few frames in the beginning. I don't know what this week I don't know how many frames it is. But
Right.
it changes based on how we're feeling. But because of that, you have to really kind of manage that. So you want to go, hey, if I backdash twice to get out of something, I may have backdashed into the corner, and now I don't have any to escape to interact. Or hey, I might want to use it offensively to run, right? To extend combos and things like that, or just to close distance. And if you've been playing a little bit too defensively, then you might not have the meter at the time. to do
Right.
that. So it factors in a lot to the moment-to-moment gameplay.
Oh,
It
no!
adds like an extra little layer to the meta, basically.
Right. Cool.
Do we want
Capped.
to run that back? I mean, are you happy with what just happened?
I think I'm happy that I took the win in a match that didn't count.
Okay, if you're fine with
I'm
that.
ready to go. I'm good to move on.
Okay, well, all right. Let's do that. It's fine. I mean, whatever you're happy with, Tyler.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's time. We should do a streamer's choice match.
Ooh. Okay.
Streamer's choice. So we're a little bit on a little bit of delay. So any characters y'all want to see, type them in, and we will. Hopefully, we know one of the characters well enough to play them well.
I think between the both of us, we should know at least one of them.
He says, "Okay, I see a Quan Chi, so I'll do Portal."
Okay, all right. And
Okay, we need a character that actually.
Devora. I saw Devora there.
Sorry.
Oh, what are the chances I get to play Devora again? Great news.
Now the problem here is I've never played this matchup.
No, I don't think you ever
I
have.
haven't.
So this should be exciting for you.
I think after this maybe we'll do a.
Let's put Blanche actually into play.
Okay.
All right.
After this maybe we'll do one more match.
Okay.
Do a. I would personally like to show one character we haven't shown very much is Ferritor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do one of those matches.
Sure.
And do you want to play?
No. Yeah,
Okay, he's good. He's good.
Fine.
All right. Who would you like to play as against Ferritor? Would you say?
That's tough. I mean, you put me right here on the spot, but I'm probably gonna go with Portal.
Okay.
So, oddly, one of my favorite things about the Portal variation for a Quan Chi or Warlock variation is you notice that every variation has some kind of a change to costume, a weapon that they use, something like that. This Quan Chi was kind of a last-minute idea from Steve Rand, our art director. We were like, hey, what are we going to give that kind of denotes this Portal ability? So like, they're green. What do we do? And we started with like the glow on the skull piece on his chest. That was really cool. And Steve was like, hey, how about we put like some skeletal arms, like crisscross on his back? We're all like, yeah, I don't know if that's going to look cool or not. And then we got him in and it was like, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So
Love that.
I guess that's why he's the art director.
That's how you start a round.
Yeah, 32% damage. That's super cool. Thanks. I think I don't want to throw this match. I really don't, but
Yeah, we do want to see.
I do want to see
Oh, we
Quan
don't know,
Chi's.
actually. We do it on this character. Right?
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. There you go.
Oh.
So Devora just fast, a lot of pokes.
Good mix-ups, highs and lows. Ugh, he's not letting me do anything.
Doesn't do huge damage, but
Constant in your
you're
face.
taking constant damage, especially in this variation.
No!
This is her venomous variation, so any of her attacks that use the ovipositors will poison the opponent and do damage over time to them. And the more that you land, it'll augment that amount.
Yep. Good win.
Thank you very much. Feels good. Look at that.
That kind of shows off some of our new Gore-Tex stuff we can do, punch holes in bodies, things like that our programmers were able to do for this generation of.
That's been the awesome thing too. Is like some of the fatalities now we're able to do things that we've never been able to do just because tech, even 4 years ago doesn't allow you to do that.
Yeah, I'm actually honestly surprised that like everyone's able to come up with new fatalities. Like even still, I mean, how many fatalities have we had like in the past, 15, 20 years, right? But every game, everyone still can creep people out with new stuff. You'd be sitting in a meeting and someone says something, you're just like, why would you ever come up with something like that? That is insane. And it would put in the games like, that's cool stuff.
Yeah, I always talk to my girlfriend because I've shown her something. She's like, "Oh, that's really neat. Are you guys weird?"
Yeah.
I'm like, you've seen me so a little bit. I've sat in on one of the fatality meetings, and it's one of, as a child, thinking that I would be sitting in a fatality meeting like that. You're like, so this is actually how it happened.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, let's do this. Let's dial that back.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes it is even a little bit too much for us, right? You know what? Let's pull that one back a tad.
I finally got it. Thank you.
You don't get to remove the demerit.
Oh, fair enough. Puggles.
Oh, and I did the wrong one.
Nice.
Thank you. My Quan Chi
Maybe he was
game-
gonna jump in on you. Like you don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. I mean,
You just read that wrong.
There we go.
Show it off, Tyler. Don't drop it.
Oh! There it is. Nope. Bad timing on that one.
Puggles. The low puggles. Low puggles. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my life back.
Yeah, so the sun ray
that.
kind of cool too. You put it down if the opponent stands in, if they take damage. If Kotal stands in, he gains health back. So kind of a unique take on special.
Love his throw. Oh, I forgot I can totally zone him out too.
No.
Yeah, who would have thought Quan Chi was good at like zoning?
For about the last 30 minutes, I forgot that he could shoot skulls out of his head.
I mean, he's got skulls, and, you know.
Hey, saw the X-ray again. How do you like that?
A bat that he can send at, you know, low, high, as, you know.
So what I'm doing is just getting it really close and missing.
Yeah, you're
combos over and over
basically
again.
playing against a character that is super powerful and close, and you're doing it right in his face.
Doesn't make much sense. Nope.
Oh.
So you can meter burn throws to set up 50-50s and resets.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So everyone has like their normal throw, and they can also spend 1 bar meter to meter burn it, and that'll basically like set them up for a standing reset. Right. So basically, you're trading guaranteed damage for potential damage.
We've actually,
Which for someone like you, probably a bad idea because you're going to drop the combo away even if you do land it.
John,
so for you probably want to go with just the raw damage.
You've seen me play. You know I can hit combos.
Let's say yeah. I mean, I see you here. Maybe something happened to you since the last time I saw you play.
How about I summon a bat? How about that?
Yeah, Puggles. Ah!
Puggles eats apples, obviously.
I missed.
Yeah, so the bat, tons of different things it can do. Shoots projectiles. It has a throw. It can hit low. It can stop jump ins. The only trade-off is it could be potentially a little bit slow, you know, on reaction to read things like that. But really good for setups.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, once you actually finish a combo, pull the bat out.
Yep.
Like every time they're on the ground, pull the bat out.
And unless Paul has changed it recently,
we haven't shown
you
this very much.
can also summon the bat, have the bat attack while you're inside combo strings.
Here's something we've only shown a little piece of, and we're going to show the whole thing right now, and it is...
It's gory.
Pretty good.
It's good.
Pretty good. So we've gone for about 45 minutes. I say we do one more match, and we'll do some shout-outs and then sign off. How does it sound?
Yep. All right. I will not hold back this time.
Okay.
Okay. So you pick your person.
Okay.
I'm thinking about who I'm going to pick, man.
Okay.
Don't rush this.
I'm going to do...
We want the stream check? Oh, we want to do some Ferritor, right?
We're going to do Ferritor.
All right.
All right.
You're going Sans Farah.
I'm going Sans Farah.
Brave choice.
I was in Adjusted. I was a Bane player.
Brave choice. Yes, you know what? I remember you coming all the time over to the design area. You're like, hey, this Bane thing now. Come on, let's make this work. And then Paulo like trolling you the whole time. It's like, oh no, he's done. The Bane's done. We're gonna leave him alone. And you just go back all sad. Back
Perfect the way he is.
But I wanted
the Snoopy music would play. And go like that.
Had my blankie with me. Yeah, it was a good time.
If there's anything about Paulo, it's that he likes to troll people.
He does like to troll.
Paulo trolling.
He may be in the chat right now.
I think he is trolling people in the chat.
And you never know which name Paulo is going by. He has many of the aliases.
I think people will be happy to know that he acts exactly the same way at work as he does on stream.
Half the time I'll leave talking to him and be like, Derek, was he being honest?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh.
Oh.
Blanche. Oh. Go to sleep, Blanche.
So obviously Lackey, Ferritor, more in your face, more damage. He trades, you know, some range mobility.
Right. I had a little trouble here, obviously.
Well, you're in a corner, which is bad. Bad position to be against Deborah when you're.
Oh, thank you for putting me out of the corner. And
well, you know.
Well, you're in the corner now.
yeah, think about Farah.
I feel like you did that on purpose, just so that you could get out of the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I am kind man. I am.
You are.
That's one thing people do say about me.
Tor's pretty nuts in the corner too, though.
That was a good
Well,
punch
when he's
into the
not
gut.
when he's not trapped in the corner.
Right. When he's on the other side, it's great. How many times did I try to get that out?
I heard you clicking at least 4 or 5 times.
And you kept hitting me beforehand.
Sometimes playing, you just hear just frantic triggers just smashing.
Man, I was so zen today when I was practicing this stuff too.
Hey man, it's like a tournament. You can't. Doesn't matter what you're doing in the lab, right?
That's why I don't play
true.
tournaments. I just wasted them that round.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I missed it.
Oh, another draw combo.
Fair looks a little concerned back there with your performance.
It looks like she's now siding with Deborah.
It's like, you know what? Actually,
Yeah, I think I found my new master.
No.
Do this. Do this.
You feel good about it?
I feel great. Like, I'm pretty confident right now. Come on, Tyler.
I know
I'm
what
having
you're gonna
Tyler.
do.
What's the problem, Tyler?
No, that was. Yeah.
What? That's like the biggest combo I know. That's a lie.
That did good. Do big damage. Get in there. Oh,
No. Oh. No!
There you go. That was good.
Nice job, Tyler.
Way to go, Tyler. You did great.
Everybody say good job, Tyler.
Yeah,
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was alright.
So I won that one.
You did.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
So shout outs, Derek.
Sure. Let's give a shout out to all the people that came and supported the game at all the different conventions that we had.
Yep.
All the people that were working the conventions to help us out. The great press that we got along with the game. Seems like everybody's loving it. And thank you guys for watching our stream.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's, you know, we're gonna keep doing these. We love doing the streams. We want to show you more of the game, and of course, like, I'm not gonna say for sure, but in future streams, we'll use the stream to show you something super special. Don't know when that will be, but very soon. We will be having a stream in December.
Okay.
And we'll have a lot of streams next year in the lead up to MKX. John, you have anything else to say to everybody?
No, just thanks for all the support, everyone. Kind of shout outs to the fans on all the forums, the people that spend tons of time basically making fun of me and Paulo and other people that don't know how to do our jobs, things like that. But we know your heart's in the right place. So yeah.
I would like to give a shout out to this hurts me a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Hunter Pence from the San Francisco Giants is a big fan of our studio. He's come to visit our
He has
studio.
come here. He
Yeah.
wrote all over our wall.
He did.
Yes.
He loves Mortal Kombat. He loves Injustice. His team, the Giants, won the World Series this year, and I want to congratulate
Against what team?
against my very own Kansas City Royals.
And where are you from?
I'm from Central Kansas.
Oh, okay. So it does hurt
so
you.
I want to say to Hunter right now, congratulations, good win. It took me about a week or two to say that. That was hard.
It did.
So everybody, thanks for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
I did that earlier in practice.
You did, and you said you weren't
Thank
gonna
you
do it.
for watching our stream. Thank you, Jen. Say goodbye.
Thanks, John.
Guys.
We'll be back very soon. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you.